Hello, I'm the Jordan, your coach of the Virginia Vicables. Welcome to week 7 of the VBL-S VGC Draft League. This week I'm against Daddy. Yes, we all call him Daddy, and his Philly Ash Wooperz. Love the name, love the team. It's super jank. It's got extreme speed and also extreme slowness, so it's a pretty extreme team. But we're going to be sitting here in the middle, just trying to survive and deal more damage than we take. Kill his guys first. That's the strategy this week. I'm not going to go into it too much more because I'm doing a live team builder with Steve, or I already have, and that video's out if you're seeing this, where we talk about the wacky strategy we ended up upon, how we think it's going to be good against Daddy's team. I'm just going to go over it at a super high level. Spoilers. Watch that video first if you're interested. But the details we settled on weakness policy Bronzong, pretty effective coverage into Daddy's team with Steel, Ground, and Rock, and lives most things, even things that would KO non-max Bronzong when it's normally trying to set Trick Room. I can just max right away and take the hit, proc weakness policy. Heat Proof is really good because all Daddy's fire moves only do neutral damage, but still proc my weakness policy. I've got self-procking with Hitmonlee Fling, so I can give it a Lychee Berry, give it another attack boost in addition to weakness policy that counteracts Salamence's Intimidate. If that doesn't work out, because Hitmonlee is not actually that fast until it loses its item, then I have Sucker Punch, priority, self-procking with Inteleon. So we're going to mix things up. We got Dragalge as kind of a secondary attacker, really good coverage, poison against all the fairies, dragon against all the dragons, and resisting Daddy's dragons with my Dragon Resist Berry. Entei is doing a great job, don't need to question it. And Clefable is really good at living one thing, providing me speed control with T-Wave, a solid damage with Moonblast, and redirection, of course. So team builder with Steve, one of our best coaches, and match soon. This is a must win. We're both on the cusp of playoffs. Let's do this match. Oh my god, it's time! Yeah, it's the team we expected. Like, there's no reason to see this squad and be shook. Besides the fact that it's a very scary team. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Bronzong strat. Yeah. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Inteleon and Dragalge in the back. Drampa is tricky. So I'm in a spot where I'm going to be leading Bronzong, but I don't need Trick Room because I actually outspeed 2 of Daddy's guys with Bronzong. Honestly, there's nothing I can do against all possible combinations on turn 1. I'm going to need to YOLO, click buttons, and hope that the majority of situations that work out for me, at least that I've thought about, are one of the ones that happens, and we are happy at the end of turn 1. We're not out of it if turn 1 goes poorly. It's just going to be a lot harder. So I don't really have too much for Drampa. Salamence Whimsicott, Salamence Sylveon. Sylveon's weird. So we have Intimidate. It stinks. So I outspeed Sylveon. If Mence just decides to go ham here, like max Airstream, then that's okay. That is okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Max Ghost, Max Fire. A weakness policy, uh-oh. Oh my god, we live. But then I kill myself. What the heck? How? Just barely. What a rough turn. Can I live it with my Dragon Resist Berry? Wow. I revealed everything and I didn't get to do anything with it. That sucks. So a dark move indicates something. Probably a physical Mence. Dark moves. Yep, physical Mence. I can, I suppose, coaching to try to survive this. But I still don't survive. I literally, there's nothing I can do. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just, oh man, I do good damage. I still die. Yeah. Weakness policy. That was one of the situations I hadn't really thought about. So I'm toast if he just attacks. So I have to go for like the misplay on the max guard, thinking he can get a free hyper voice or something. Yeah, what a brutal game, 4-0. Yeah, so turn 1 was the game. Weakness policy Mence. So Ice Beam did 80%. Ice Beam did 80%. So it's, wow. So game 1 over instantaneously. We go for a wacky strat. We hope it works out. He had one of the situations in which he got through it. We have to go with an alternative plan. Yeah, so staring the end of our season in the eyes. What did we learn? Dark and flying fairy. Dark flying fairy. We maybe get a protect sometimes. But I go first, so I'm not sure how that saves the day. Like, he can swap into stack. You're just gonna YOLO it? I mean, I should. Why do I need to use my max turn 1? I don't need to here. Shouldn't need to. Come on, Stone Edge should finish it off. Right? Yeah. Okay, so that went better. Alright. So I have my 2-shot on Mence. A sped up Sylveon. I'm gonna need it for stack. Or Drampa. Cloud9 is interesting. Entei, well, Drampa is a special attacker, and Sylveon is a special attacker, and I have AV Entei. Entei's in a good spot to max here. Entei is always our 2nd or 3rd or 4th maxing option, but I've generally been happy with it. A max Quake is strong here. This guy mostly just does fairy moves, and it's helping hand, so it's mostly support, or it's somewhat support. Helping hand, if he like hyper voices, then my Focus Sash is not doing a ton of good. Come on, Moonblast, get that job done. Yeah, that was the right max move. Oh, he survives. Icy Wind is interesting, but Drampa's still not fast, so I still have the speed advantage on Drampa. Could be Assault Vest Drampa, sometimes that gets run. I don't know how Daddy's been running Drampa because he hasn't been running it a lot, at least as far as I remember. None of these guys do a lot of damage. All right, is it stack in the back? It'd be kind of worrisome if it is. Oh, it's Blacephalon. All right, so I need to survive these attacks. Blacephalon's got a strong hit. Does it have Protect? I kind of think it doesn't have Protect the majority of the time. Wow, critical hit. Straight through my double special defense. Luckily, I still think we're in good shape here, because this guy's super dead. So I used rock and ground, and you can presume I have fire. So for some reason, well, because of the speed changes, Sylveon goes first here. I can extreme speed, but I think I live. So we move on to game 3. Now, Daddy should be thrown off the Salamence lead, which means maybe I can get away with my Bronzong lead. Ready. I think we have to go back to plan A, because I can flip in Clefable into the dark move if he goes Salamence. Clefable and Inteleon? Clefable and Entei was in good shape. Not against Stack. We're definitely playing against Stack this time because of Entei. Entei winning last game. So Clefable, Inteleon, that's our adjustment. I'm not sure if Clefable is everything I need it to be right now. Because all these spread moves, like my Focus Sash doesn't do too much. Salamence again. Salamence Whimsicott. So, Fake Out. Helping Hand? Helping Hand, Max Darkness, I need to calc. 39 seconds, holy shit. It should not KO. I think he needs Weakness Policy. Helping Hand? Helping Hand. Yeah, without, you shouldn't be able to KO this. I'm at 1.5, so I don't KO. I KO actually if I'm at 2x. This is the majority. So I need to max guard and coaching up. So, do I fling just so I can go first the following turn? No, I just get my safe coaching right now. Oh, okay, that was what I needed to not happen. So, I still go first with Inteleon. Oh no, I don't go first anymore, but I think I should live unless something changes. Oh yeah, Weakness Policy. That makes sense. All right, so we're in this really, really tough spot now. 3v2 or 2v3. Stack Attacka is in the back, and I really needed to not be in the back. Tailwind does not help Stack Attacka, so maybe it's just Blacephalon. I have Sucker Punch, but it doesn't get the job done, so who cares? Heat Wave. Inteleon can't finish this out on his own. Luckily I have Magic Guard, so Sandstorm doesn't affect me. If he only attacks once, we have a Moonblast here. And I had offense at Code Hitmonlee. I think we're losing this one. So with Sand and Scald, I should have it, but I think it's a Heat Wave every time. Heat Wave. I think I have to risk it all on the Heat Wave here. No. Oh. What? It OHKO'd with Heat Wave. Alright, GG. Yeah, it was just kind of randomness from beginning to end. Let's not be sour grapes here. Let's talk about what Daddy did well. Identified Salamence as a good bring. Sucker Punch did half. Mind Blown would have killed itself. I guess Sucker Punch Protect is the only thing that would have worked in that situation. But could I have thought about that? I mean, I knew Heat Wave wasn't going to KO, but he had Heat Wave and Mind Blown, so... Moonblast and Energy Ball. Energy Ball was a smart bring against my water types. Switch Max Guard in that second turn with Bronzong where I was dead. Yeah, I mean, protecting and just stalling out a turn of Salamence's Max was the right thing to do. So the challenge was the adjustment. It was a good adjustment from Sylveon to Whimsicott, something that could outspeed the Hitmonlee. Should it come. I mean, I'm not sure if Daddy was thinking along those lines. I led this game 1 and got blown up. I led my adjustment game 2, which beat his Salamence, and so you would think he wouldn't lead Salamence again, but he stuck to his guns, which, you know, mind games, who knows what they were thinking. Whether they were thinking, let's just do it because I don't have any other leads, or because they thought that I would, you know, preemptively adjust for game 3. Or they would just play the match differently, perhaps with a Tailwind max move onto Inteleon. That's probably what they would have done to adjust. How much did Salamence do to Bronzong? I think it wasn't a 2-hit KO last time. I wonder if I was supposed to survive that weakness policy Salamence in game 1. Yeah, because it does under half, right? Yeah, it does 43. So if I had just gotten the same roll in game 1, then it does 86, and Fling does like 3% max to max Bronzong, actually even less because of the attack drop. So literally all I need, like I calced for Life Orb Salamence, I calced for Helping Hand Salamence, I didn't calc for Weakness Policy Salamence, but we lived it unless we got highest roll. And wait, and how much did it have left the first game? Right, because I should have still lived it, right? It only does 3%, and it should have been like under 3% with the attack drop. How did I not live here? All right, so we crit ourselves. Literally all combinations of things. If I had just faked out the Sylveon, I would be fine. If I had just not flung myself, I would have been fine. If I had not crit the Fling, I would have been fine. If I had gotten not max roll on Salamence's attack, that would have been fine. Perfect possible storm. I mean, I don't necessarily win that game if I KO the max Salamence, because yeah, after the Fling, I'm at +2, and I KO the Salamence. And I'd have like a Bronzong with 2% left, or 6%, or whatever it's supposed to have. But it would have gone from like 10% likelihood to win to 90+% likelihood, and it wouldn't even had a game 3. But hats off to Daddy. Daddy knew Weakness Policy Salamence with the Dark move is pretty fearsome. He had an answer for my Trick Room, not against Weakness Policy Bronzong. I'm sure no one should be thinking along those lines, but it ended up working out. So good team comp. Best of luck to Daddy in his last week. We're gonna need magic to happen in our final week. I'm certainly gonna try. But sitting at 3 and 4 now, we're gonna need some magic to happen to make playoffs. But we'll be back next week with the new strat. Hopefully a blowout win as we squeak into the playoffs somehow. But stay tuned for that.